What else is going on in the world, man?
Yeah, what else is going on in this little blue marble, as I like to call it? That's what we are, hurtling through space.
Did we mention
so we all die?
Did you mention how they figured out there's a hell of a lot more stars than previously thought? I forgot the number.
How does infinite turn into more infinite?
I didn't get that. There's so got to be life out there.
It's so funny how people, like, they don't understand, like, the scope of what the universe, like, when someone just goes, oh, in the whole world, like, people don't even realize how large that is, and then say, in the whole universe, and then people get surprised when there's more shit out there. It's like, yeah, dude, it's the whole... the sun is 96 million miles away,
and it's
nothing, and that's nothing.
I hate people that discuss astronomy because it just creeps me out how large it is that I don't want to even go there in my brain.
Just keep going.
Wasn't Joe Rogan tweeting about a big mass the size of Jupiter just hanging out
outside the solar system?
What is that about?
Found something.
I try to avoid this stuff, but I follow Joe Rogan
Joe's
on
pot
Twitter.
addiction, I guess that's what that's about.
There's a big cloud of smoke.
No, but he
let out a year ago.
He loves his pot, but he's well researched.
He tweeted something.
This guy knows his shit
about the universe. It was an article about the universe has always been here. Meaning, and I read the article, actually added to it, with the Big Bang was something that happened.
See, I'm getting creeped out.
After a universe had already occurred, and then I believe when they say when all atoms or whatever, or all things lose their mass, it makes them something like that. Like meaning that there are two scientists claiming that the universe has been continual forever.
But how did it start?
It did not.
And what was here before that?
It's just
maybe
empty
nothing.
Space.
What do you mean
empty space? What was that had to be here? And then
how did that get
whole
there?
Cosmos, because it's just emptiness. It
but
had
who created
to be
the emptiness?
We don't comprehend
that because
I'm
it's there. If we're here, it's there.
We just don't know what we're talking about.
It's infinite and never ending in a giant room of that goes on forever in every direction.
How was that giant infinite room created to begin with?
But
and
it's
what
nothing
was
to create. It's just nothing.
What was in its place before that?
Nothing, because it was nothing, and it's always been just nothingness.
But it's something.
And then pieces of it fill up with stars and stuff.
But where did that shit come from?
From supposedly a big bang, some kind of cosmic soup that mixed together and
play along
exploded
with me. Like, all right, what was before that? And then you explain
just empty room.
And then what was before the empty room?
An empty room.
And then what was before that empty room?
A wall-less empty room, just that goes on forever of empty space.
But how did it all begin?
How
the emptiness part?
Emptiness doesn't have to begin. It's just always there.
But then how does it fill up with stuff?
That something was in there, and it...
Why was that in there?
I don't know, a piece of dust.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
A piece of dust.
Where did that come from?
It hit another piece of dust and all of a sudden made something.
But how did the dust get there?
I don't know.
How was the dust created?
Big empty space wasn't dirty. It was a little dirty.
But how does it get dirty?
Hoarders.
Hoarders.
Space hoarders.
Now, man.
Space hoarding.
You know what I'm trying to say, though?
I know.
You can't wrap your fucking mind around it.
The spark of where it all started brings you back to religion and a creator and all that. But
how was God created? He can't just be.
Mr. and Mrs. Kumia fucked, and their middle son.
Oh, boy.
See, I'm implying I'm God.
And on the seventh day, he said, "Let there be Alcoholics Anonymous." Please.
Pot talk, yeah. It's a little.
And on the
pot-talky.
12th step.
There you go.
I agree. It's a little pot talk.
He said, "Boo." This article that Joe tweeted, though, about the universe never having... Oh, let's see that what Opie was saying, too. Jupiter-sized dark object may lurk in solar system's outer edge.
What is it doing lurking? What does it want?
Wouldn't that just be an extra planet?
That's what I would assume, but they're saying
if it's
lurking.
an object, it might not be. It might just be gas. It might be some kind of other thing. I had to make a fart sound for gas because I couldn't sound too educated.
Farts. Gas.
Gas.
Oh, we got Michio Kaku wants to explain the history of the universe.
Oh, really?
Michio Kaku.
Yes, good morning, Opie. I would like to help you understand the universe.
Is this solo?
Imagine you know nothing about carpentry or houses, but you show up and see an empty house. That is the beginning of the universe.
Oh.
Now imagine you have things to put in your house.
Like couches and
That
tables.
is the Big Bang.
Ah. Oh, I get it now. He sure made
It's very
sense.
simple.
What's out? What would you call outside the house?
Everything outside of the house are things you know nothing of, so they don't exist until you discover them.
What's your
They
name?
have always been there.
What's your neighbor's house?
You have no neighbor until you discover them.
I like this guy. He's actually making sense, though. You have no neighbor.
Hey, a lot of fake Michiu Kaku's called, but
Thanks, Kenny.
I'm gonna put this one on hold so we give him a little code so we know it's this guy because I want to talk to this guy. I like this fake Michiu. Stay on the line,
Thank
sir.
you, Opie.
Stay on the line. And here's another Michiu Kaku checking in. Michiu.
Connect to follow.
It's not Kaku, it's Stephen Hawking. You don't know what the fuck you are talking about. The universe is there. It has been there forever.
Mm-hmm.
Any questions?
That's all you give us, and then any questions? What a dick.
And he's gone. Perfect phone call right there.
It's been there. It's always been there.
Any questions?
Any questions?
Well, I guess not. I
That's
think
great.
you covered it all.